Right, what have we got here for today? Okay, this one looks rather generic, but this one could be interesting, yes. Let's open this file. So I was watching back one of my most recent videos, and one of the shorts in the corner similar to these ones popped up. So I clicked on it, and something just felt off. Let me play it for you real quick.
Did you know there was a clone trooper the Jedi actually feared? They called him Rook, arc-trained, cold, precise. But during the Outer Rim sieges, something impossible happened. A rogue Jedi, one who rejected the Council, tried to influence his squad. Every trooper froze, except Rook. He didn't blink, didn't flinch, and the Jedi felt it, a wall in the Force like pushing against stone. When the Council reviewed the incident, they classified it immediately, but rumors spread fast. A clone immune to direct Force manipulation, a clone the Jedi couldn't control. After Order 66, Rook vanished from all Imperial records, deleted, scrubbed clean. But years later, Vader received an encrypted report. A lone trooper helmet found on Jedha, ARC markings. Rook's number, no body, no trace, just one note from the scout who found it. He looked like he walked away.
The story just felt fanficky to me, but I wanted to do my due diligence, so I did a Google search for the character and checked a number of Wikipedia articles. But I couldn't find a single version of a character called Rook with a story like this. Now, it's possible this character still existed, and there was that first frame where it showed this character. I assumed, okay, maybe this is the only image of the character that was shown, and therefore I should just find this image. So I found this Reddit post by this guy who knew Wan Kenobi, and it's about this custom clone they created called Toons, who's a Mimban Mud Trooper. If you're wondering, the Mimban Mud Troopers, or the 224th, are the clones mentioned one time in the Rookies arc.
You're listening to the Grand Army of the Republic broadcast, the voice of the Outer Rim. This next one goes out to the mud jumpers of the 224th, slugging it out on Mimban.
Now, what seems to have happened is this guy, who knew Wan Kenobi, commissioned art from this guy, right here, Haunted. Now, the art style matches, so Haunted clearly drew this clone. But, who knew Wan Kenobi commissioned Haunted to make the art, and then Haunted created this character. Then Cold Crater most likely took this art, knowing that, okay, this is not a recognizable clone, because obviously it's a fan creation, and used it at the start of the video, so people would have a harder time fact-checking the video. Because obviously, if you notice, like, hey, wait a second, that's Kix or something, that's not the clone he's saying it is, then you might actually realize, oh, this is fake. So I took a look at the actual channel. I took the scripts, copied them down, and put them in AI detectors. Then I took the channel's description, put that in an AI detector, and I found that every one of these scripts is written by AI. The channel's description is written by AI, and I'm pretty sure the editing is done by AI. So I've done a little research on AI editing, and I want to bring up a couple of parts from that video I showed you earlier. So the way the editing is done here is you basically have phrases and an image relating to that single phrase, which is kind of what a lot of AI editing software does. So let's take the word a rogue Jedi, a 3-word prompt. If you look at the video actually shows, it gives us 3 options of Jedi who kind of disobey the Council, right? Or let's take a look at this. The video says, cold, precise, and then shows an image of Crosshair, a clone who could be described with both of those terms. And that is what felt weird about the editing to me, is that it was clear the video was trying to match images and videos to specific phrases that no real editor would do if they're trying to make a Star Wars short. So I took a look at some other videos on the channel, and I found this one, which is literally just paraphrasing Jack 14's story as if it was actually canon. This whole channel is basically just AI slop, and I don't like AI slop, and of course, Star Wars AI slop is affecting a lot of people's careers, but my main issue is that this is being presented as real lore. There's nothing in here that's saying, oh, it's fanon or the stories are AI generated.
In fact, there have been comments by the creator responding to people saying this isn't real lore, saying actually no this is, without citing where it's from or anything. And yes, there are people saying this isn't real lore, but on the other side, I've seen comments being like, no, this is lore, this character is so cool, I remember reading about this, and just really acting like, oh, this is a real character, or this is real lore, and believing it's true. Now, I'm sure most of these people are just kids trying to act like they know more than they actually do, but if there are people who genuinely do believe this is real lore, it's going to spread a lot of misinformation in a time where there is so much just false information about Star Wars lore that's happening on YouTube. So I just finished the audio recordings for the Cold Creator segment of this video, and I realized when I checked the original video during editing that Cold Creator had been deleting the comments that called him out. So the only comments I could find after when I first saw the video of people saying that Cold Creator, this information isn't real, this is fake, are replies to other people's comments, which kind of just confirms that Cold Creator is definitely not an honest creator, and honestly just a scummy person. Now, there are a couple other Star Wars AI channels that I've really found that seem very prominent, but most of them do something at least slightly better, where they just summarize Wikipedia articles, which is super low effort and honestly really just an embarrassment to Star Wars YouTube, but at least it's not making up content. It's instead just summarizing other people's work, so plagiarism. Anyways, I don't really want to talk about them because Cold Creator was a much more important channel for me to cover, and I have been working on this video for way too long, really procrastinating the editing of it. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any large Star Wars AI channels you want me to talk about in the future, please send them to me. And with that, please do all the new YouTube stuff, and have a nice day.